When he tried to blackmail the president, threaten all members of parliament, I went to his house in Karen, the official residence. I told him, Mr. Deputy President, you know me. You know Uhuru Kenyatta, as president, could not intimidate me or blackmail me to support his cause. You are the Deputy President today. You found me as an elected member of parliament when you came into parliament in 2017. If you intimidate all these people, all these members of parliament from Mount Kenya, look at me straight in my eyes and know I will be the last person you will intimidate. I will be the last person you'll be able to blackmail. That is after he had gone to Nanyuki and called people Tokonia, I don't know what. I confronted him. And I told him, I have told you 1, 2, 3, build relationships, don't blackmail, don't threaten. Even with your boss, the president. If it is the money he was trying to blackmail the president with, I told him, instead of blackmail, why don't you just sit down with the president? If you want me in that meeting, we have sat with you and the president, I can try and build a case for you. But what you're asking me to do, unfortunately, is not doable, because I remember that time he had called me to Karen when I went to see him to try and persuade me that he can get access to additional confidential expenditure to hit 1 billion shillings of confidential expenditure from the 700 million that he had in his office. Apparently, to get it under Article 223 of the Constitution. And I told him I was the author of an embargo on such expenditure under Article 223 when I was the chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. As leader of majority, I will not allow it in Parliament because it is wrong. I say, you know, we have numbers. I told him, Your Excellency, our numbers are not to abuse, to do what is not right. You have just about 4 or 5 months to the end of the financial year. What is it that you can't survive for another 3 or 4 months? You could even finance whatever you want from your pocket, for heaven's sake. But you know, he was desperate because that's the time he was desperately trying to pay off the hotels that he had acquired